So let's dispel some of these myths about hypnotherapy. Clinical hypnotherapy is different from stage hypnotism. And stage hypnotism, you may have heard of, can sometimes turn people into chickens if they agree to. What the conscious mind agrees to, the body will respond to. So clinical hypnotherapy is used to help people make changes, lasting changes, in a very safe and a very comfortable setting according to what they wish to do. Would you agree?
I absolutely agree, and what just sprang to mind is the experience I've had, and I know you've had it as well, where a client will come back to us and say to me, Kerry, I don't need your help anymore because I've solved that problem myself. And I have a quiet chuckle to myself because we've done some clinical hypnotherapy and we've set up with the unconscious mind to make changes. And when the subconscious mind makes those changes, it feels incredibly organic. And so the person is solving the problem inside themselves with the help of that clinical hypnotherapy. And sometimes they don't even realise that that's what happened.
It's because everybody has a phenomenal wisdom that's within themselves that can be accessed if they sometimes get a little bit of encouragement or a little bit of help outside themselves to access those parts of their intelligence and their consciousness. So you were saying earlier, Kerry, that we, Kerry and myself, stretch beyond the day-to-day level and we extend out to a person's energetic consciousness as well.
Okay, so what that means is that both Zoe and I, in different ways, specialise and have developed our skills and abilities to be able to read or sense, feel or intuit what's in the energy field as well. So let's just talk a little bit about the energy field. The energy field is like the space around your body and is actually filled with templates and information. And so we tend to work from the outside, clearing and changing and tidying up so that the function on the inside is a lot more congruent, calmer and easier for the person.
And we also encourage people through clinical hypnotherapy to access deeper levels of their consciousness so that they can retrieve hidden gems that they never knew were there before and apply that to their day-to-day life very organically. And I think that's a key word, organic. It's natural, it's very, very gentle, and clinical hypnosis employs trance, and trance is an altered state of consciousness. It's no different from going to sleep at night time. It's no different from going and watching a movie or watching some television or even reading a book at home.
And it's no different to when you drive your car across town and when you get to the other end you kind of come back into reality and think, how did I get here? Because you did it on automatic pilot. People go into trance naturally all the time. One of the things that actually just popped into my mind is that a lot of people also don't understand that we run on patterns and also programs. And so if we go back a time when we were in difficulty, we might have started a way of coping. So I might have started eating more chocolate, or I might have started
We've all done that.
We've all done that.
Yeah.
I might have started fretting and worrying and stressing. And I go down the track and I'm still using those coping mechanisms. So we have to understand that our body runs and our being runs on patterns and programs, and that they and all parts of us need to be updated and upgraded. And that's where clinical hypnotherapy can actually be really beneficial. We go down into that relaxed state, or we take a client down into that relaxed state, and we ask their subconscious to look at where the blocks and the problems are and where the parts of the consciousness need to have a new pattern or program or an upgrade, and that subconscious, which is very, very clever, gets that job done.
And they remain in control. The client, all the time, what they agree to change, they, as a result, do, and what they don't agree to, nothing happens.
That's right. It's all about you making a choice and then getting some assistance to make that change happen. But as Zoe said, organically, naturally, safely and quickly.
And sometimes when you least expect it, after a session, people can experience many, many different ways of how that change has occurred. It can be subtle and it can be more obvious. Thank you.
So here's